All right, everyone. We're going to get into it now, but before we're basically going to be talking about today is how to find inspiration as a songwriter, and this is how to get started. So every great song begins with an idea. Maybe it's something you overheard, a memory, or even a single word that catches your ear. But how do songwriters actually take those fleeting moments of inspiration and turn them into music? Well, today I'm going to show you how to find inspiration and start your journey as a songwriter. This is step one. Recognize inspiration when it strikes. Inspiration often feels like lightning. It's a moment that catches you off guard. Maybe you hear a melody in your head, or it resonates with you in a way you can't really explain. So these moments are fleeting, so you have to capture them right when you get them. So whether it's writing in a notebook, recording a voice memo, or snapping a picture of something that moves you, don't let those sparks slip away, because once it goes, you don't know if you'll get it back. Now, this is step two. Create an idea notebook, or as I like to call it, the Zen notebook. So every songwriter needs a place to store their inspiration. Your idea notebook can be physical or digital, but it's the place where nothing is off limits. Write down everything, whether it's good, bad, or unfinished. Over time, you'll see patterns and ideas that can build into songs. So your notebook is where inspiration lives until it's ready to grow. And now step three. This is to get into a songwriter's state of mind. Songwriters don't just live, they, they observe. And what I call a songwriter's consciousness means actively paying attention to the world around you. So this is to read books with the intent of finding words that inspire you, listen to conversations and notice phrases that stick with you, even to watch movies and tune into the emotions they evoke. You know, the more you engage with life and the more inspiration you'll find. And just like in the movie Ratatouille, where, Remy was like eating the food and basically, feeling a different, tasting the different, taste of the food and different sensations of which food is like tastes good and which is like just the way it feels. Like that's the way you gotta like basically feel. You gotta tune in your emotions. That's how you have to evoke it. And so now we're going to step four. This is to feel the emotion, just as I said. Inspiration isn't just about what you see or hear. It's about what you feel, right? So, hey, you have to pay attention to your emotions. You have to, is there a moment that makes your heart race or feeling that lingers in your chest? Describe it. Where do you feel it in your body? Emotions are the foundation of songwriting, so you have to allow yourself to feel deeply and write what comes to you. And now this is step five. Step five is building your songwriting muscles. Songwriting isn't just about waiting for inspiration. It's about working with what you have. Songwriting, well, it sometimes is like it's the initial spark. It's because the initial spark sometimes fades. It does. It just fades, and so you're left with this half finished songs where practice, and that's where just practice comes in. So think of songwriting like lifting weights. The more often you write, the stronger your creative muscles become, and so keep showing up even when it feels hard. But yeah, final thoughts are your inspiration is unique. Inspiration is personal. It reflects who you are, your experiences, and your unique perspective on the world. And so you have to trust your instincts, capture ideas. You have to capture those ideas, your ideas, right? And so you have to allow yourself to grow as a songwriter. And so remember, every great song starts with one small spark. And so if you're ready to take your inspiration and turn it into music, I've actually created a free guide, the 10 steps to writing your first hit song. By downloading it, you'll also join the waitlist for the song crafting community. And this is where you can learn, grow, and connect with other aspiring songwriters. Now, the link is down below. So just click the link below and start your journey. Listen, this is Rumi Zen from the Songcrafting community. Thanks for checking out my latest lesson in the series. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If you are interested in a one-on-one consultation on songwriting, you can reach out to me at this email, songcrafting@rumizen.com. If you are interested in getting on my songcrafting waitlist for my school community, you can email me or download my free PDF, and I'll actually automatically put you on my list. And if you have any ideas, just leave a comment below and let me know what you'd like me to teach you, and I'll include that in my series on songwriting lessons. And to download the PDF for this lesson, this is lesson 1. It's on finding inspiration as a songwriter. Oh, and also here's one quick story about songwriting. So as you know, everybody knows who the Red Hot Chili Peppers are. So they hired a very famous producer, Rick Rubin, while working on the Blood Sugar Sex Magic album. So Rick Rubin visited the house of Anthony Kiedis, the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and as he looked around, he found a journal that was tucked away on a shelf, and in it were deeply personal lyrics Anthony had written, including the now iconic "Under the Bridge." And when Rick Rubin asked Anthony about it, he shrugged and said, "Oh, it's just an idea I wrote down." And so Rick read the lyrics, and he instantly saw their potential. And he encouraged Anthony to share the words with the band. And at first, Anthony was reluctant because it was deeply personal, reflecting his loneliness and struggles with addiction. But after some, persuasion, Anthony opened up. And so the band worked together, crafting the haunting guitar intro and the melody that we all know today. And so the song went on to become one of their biggest hits, touching millions of listeners and cementing the Red Hot Chili Peppers as legends. And so this story is, well, it's a perfect example of why journaling is so critical for songwriters. And so a simple idea scrambled in a notebook became a worldwide anthem because it was captured in the moment. And so let me leave you with this. Never let an idea slip away, whether it's a lyric, a melody, or even a feeling. Write it down the moment it strikes. Don't trust your memory because it's fleeting. I've lost countless ideas because I thought that I would remember them later. And so my dad, Bobby Zapp, a brilliant songwriter himself, always reminded me, write it down as soon as it comes to you. You never know which idea will be your masterpiece. Alright people, I wish you peace and creativity. This is Rumi Zapp from the Songcrafting community signing off. Remember, your next hit song could already be in your journal. Don't let it slip away.